It's week 9 of the NFL, and we'll keep our eye on A.J. Terrell, who's stating his place among the league's best with 6 picks this season. It's the...
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in week 9? And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting on a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Kelly. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. Kelly tries the right side. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. The numbers for Kelly a week ago. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. The give up the middle to Kelly. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 42.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. In motion left here, one of their tight ends. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. The Falcons at 7-1 now on the year, and they come in following a loss last week, and that, of course, ended that strong run they were on. They had won 7 in a row prior.
And something you pointed out to me before the game even began, they've had terrific fortune throughout their entire win streak, but we both saw it happen right in front of our eyes. Some of that good fortune dried up, and they ended up taking the loss.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now Kelly running left. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 59 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A give left side, Kelly. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a 10-yard gain there to set them up 1st and goal. The impressive opening drive continues and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Kelly. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Decision time. Opening drive here. What would you do?
There is no decision for me. I'm the visitor. I'm on the road. I've moved the ball downfield. I've got momentum. I'm going for it right here. Look at that play play sheet, pick out your best play.
And even if you don't get it, then your defense is going to have a really good situation on the other side.
Exactly. And in fact, though, I'm not even telling my defense to get ready. I'm telling them to get ready to celebrate because we're going to score.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And we get a glance at their leader in the huddle, the veteran, in his 9th season now in the league.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
This man really changed Lamar Jackson and then get the lead.
Back to throw here. Able to get away. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes.
How was that a catch?
Really nice gain of 25 yards. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. His throw incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. Now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And not just speed, not just their physical skills. You know what pulls it all together for this secondary? Their smarts and communication. They play really well as a unit.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
3rd down is a down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Tucker's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Stopped by the safety, Kyle Hamilton. 2nd and 7. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. (3-3), a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. Here is 3rd and 5. Running right with Kelly. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off to Kelly. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as he'll go from the 47 now on first down. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 109 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And he'll get it inside the 35.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, Kelly. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They'll try and run for it. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. They'll run here with Dillon. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A.J. Dillon, his first touchdown on the year. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 10-3. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was A.J. Dillon who capped it off with a touchdown run. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Baltimore Raven offense returns, and we see wide receiver Rashad Bateman bringing him out. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going on with their offense. Kind of like that timepiece you wear on your wrist. You know, the good stuff. You got to knock that off somehow. Chip away at that timing. Change things up a little bit and make them do other things and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down.
Let's go, no.
5-yard line, it's a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The Ravens send their punter out now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Taking it about the 36. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. So here are the Falcons to take over on offense. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to the Giants last week. And they do lead here right now, and they've got the football obviously as well. 1st and 10. A give. This is Kelly. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Kelly. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. Here's Kelly on 4th down. There he goes, left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, and now it's 1st and 10. This is Kelly. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. To the right side, this is Dillon. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. First and goal, Kelly. It'll be a pickup at 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about
oh my God, block.
I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop her.
It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Kelly to try to punch it in. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here we go on 4th down, and he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead is now 17-3. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with only 9 seconds remaining, and not much time, we'll see how they play this. Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a gain of 2, and it will be the final act of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our...
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. 17-3 the score as we resume action for the second half on EA Sports. The Raven offense set to start this 3rd quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
That one into the hands of Flowers. Just his 2nd catch in the game so far. This one moves the chains.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. But the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Boy, 179 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Again, it's Kelly. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Falcons first down.
Kelly tries the right side. And some room to maneuver. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
On the run, it's Kelly. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. They run with it. It's Kelly. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. A give for Dillon running right. Down at the 35, it'll be second down.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And the Falcons are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Kelly is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Ravens 4-yard line.
A give left side, Kelly. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Dillon. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now Jake Elliott for the field goal try. From the right hash here. Should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So just 3 points there, but that important in the grand scheme of things because it's now a 3-score lead.
And to now, the other guys haven't shown that they can do anything offensively, so just take the points, keep adding that cushion, and let your defense win you the football game.
The Ravens take over.
The Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
A throw over the middle taken in, and this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's taken down inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. A short throw caught by Andrews. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's Mark Andrews who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or 2.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll keep it in the hands of Kelly. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Holding offense.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 8. Running right with Kelly. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That good for 19 and a first down. They'll hand it off to Kelly. And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Dancing to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is. The things you have to do to win a game, when that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. Fourth and goal. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Falcons look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Elliott on for the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run.
Jake Elliott set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back to throw again. He finds Bateman over the middle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. There's the stiff arm. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. They'll look to throw here on first down. Dumps this one off to Algier. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
He'll drop to throw. He's got this to Algier. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Back to throw now on first down. Touchdown! Mark Andrews with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. So 2 scores down. Time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
A give. This is Kelly. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. They'll go again with Kelly. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Kelly, 3rd and goal. And he pushed forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that will set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity.